I was good, was popping with everybody. Another day in the world. You feel me? A little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, let's get this party started. So, you saw the title. I'm pretty sure you saw the title. So, this will be the third part of the stream. So right now I'm around 7 hours on here. Because look, a lot of people laugh at the vision of me starting a business because I can go down a list and well, yeah, I can go down a list. I mean, it might be too light. It might be too light. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I I like to make sure it's like cooked good. You feel me? Make sure it's cooked good. You feel me? So they laughed at the vision until it worked. What's good with you? They laughed at the vision until it worked. Oh my goodness, I'm about to go crazy. You feel me? I'm about to go real crazy. Now, what's good with you, Edwin? How are you doing today? Oh yeah, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We are smooth. You feel me? We are smooth. Cause y'all gotta know how long I've been grinding. Y'all gotta understand how long I've been grinding. I didn't get to this point. I didn't make it this far. How you see everything in the house is paid for. I never had to worry about somebody coming to take from the house. Like, I'm just being for real. Like, I don't wear fancy clothing. I don't wear fancy clothing. You know how much this shirt is? Cheap. And it says, what does it say? Only young wants. Because look, streaming, once I'm able to get the streaming office in order, it's about to get crazy. What's up with you, Willie? What's good with you? It's about to get crazy. Because a lot of people, oh, I'm doing good, Willie. How are you doing and where you coming from? Where you coming from, Willie? Oh, it's ready. It's ready. The pizza ready. The pizza is ready. So, man, let me tell y'all something for real. Because a lot of people, gonna tell you they only work for themselves for a year. I've been working for myself since I was a freshman in high school. Pepperoni, pepperoni. I'm gonna tell you this. I am so loyal. I'm so loyal. I've had the same barber since I was a freshman. So, yeah, that's cool, Molly. You here for a reason, Molly. You here for a reason. You here for a reason. Bring the hate. Bring the hate. I'm just trying to tell y'all, if you want to work for yourself, I can show you. I've been out in the job market myself, trying to apply for jobs. And when jobs tell me I'm overqualified, that's crazy. It's like, wait, how am I overqualified? What you trying to say, Molly? You ain't trying to say nothing bad, are you? What did my body do to you? Stop saying bad words. Just don't use no profanity. Just don't use, look, don't use no hate, no negativity. You ain't gotta be negative all your life. Is this how you woke up, Molly? Is this how you woke up? Is this how you woke up, Molly? Is this how you woke up? Is this how you woke up? Like literally, like I cannot lie to you. Every time I wake up, I'm gonna show you how my life is. I wake up, clean up around the house before I get on the stream. I clean up, take a 30 to 45 minute shower. I clean up around the house. I eat breakfast, make my own lunch. I eat from the house. I don't do no DoorDash and no nothing. Hold up. Unlike you, because you need to wake up to the. What do you mean? I'm an entrepreneur, Molly. Your view is paying me. You do know that, right? Molly, you do know that, right? You know your view is paying me, right? If you get YouTube partner, you are now getting paid per view. Even though it might be little, but it's still paid. It's gonna be all good. Cause watch what I do in these 6 months. Watch what I do in these 6 months. Molly, what are you trying to say? If you don't, hey, look, if you don't care, then why you here then? Hold up. I don't want you to leave, Molly. I don't want you to leave. So I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out, Molly. I'm gonna help you out. All right. Cause Molly, hey, that's why I haven't. That's why you haven't said nothing out of pocket. So I gotta keep you here. You say you don't care, but you here for something. You here to see if you can rage bait me. In the beginning, and last year, you could have got me with rage baiting out of nothing. You could have got me by trolling me. Like, nah, Molly, you just need. Look, I'm gonna help you. Hey, look, I'm gonna help you, Molly. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel so you can go live. You want me to help you? You want me to help you? Molly, press 1 if you want me to help you go live. You just need one more. You just need one more, Molly. You just need one more. You just need one more. I'll be that person that subscribes to your channel. Do you want to be able to go live? Cause like you can turn this into something. Do you not know that this phone right here has made me more money than anything? Because this is nah, Molly. You ain't gotta stop. Nah, Molly. The engagement. Nah. Let's engage. Cause me, I'm not a person. There you go, Molly. There you go. I just subscribed to your channel, and now you can go live. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I'm a YouTube partner. I'm a Twitch affiliate. I'm a Kick creator. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I got over 4 YouTube accounts. Um, three, um, 3 YouTube. Hold on, let me see how many I got. I got a lot. Let me see. I got one, two, three. I got 5 YouTube channels. I'm not. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Look, I got too many. I got too many other accounts to be. I got I'm working on my TikTok about to be growing, my Kick gonna be growing, my Twitch gonna be growing, my YouTube gonna be growing. Everything is going to be growing. I'm trying to help everybody grow. Bro, first off, you wouldn't be able to be typing if you 1 years old. I appreciate the gifted. Appreciate the gifted. Let me cut this pizza though. Let me cut the pizza. So, so look, I have been creating. I have been an entrepreneur since I was a freshman in high school. So, from 20 from 2009, that's when I started being an entrepreneur, to now 2026. That's how long I've been an entrepreneur. I got all the credentials, I got all the certifications. Love you too, Molly. Love you too, man. Nah. All I know I'm gonna use this. Oh, now to have a seat. Now to have a seat. Normally, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Molly went from a hater to a fan in 5 seconds. I done made a fan in 5 seconds. We're from hating to sending me a gift. To sending me a gift. And I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Like what? But let's get to this video where how millions of people are living without a job in 2026. The same thing over and over.
Oh, I could get another certification if I wanted to. I can go and grab that, like go and get it just because. But my thing is, what do y'all want from people? And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. Your girl applied to be a foster care specialist because I love kids and I love working with children. And I just want to make sure that children are treated fairly, that they're going to a home that they need to be in, and that motherfuckers are not mistreating children. It sounds good on paper, yeah, this is a good fit, but behind closed doors, you beating and abusing children. Like, that don't sit right with my fucking spirit. Half of you hoes don't even deserve kids. You deserve not a damn thing. And that's just facts. Like, when I sit up there and I apply myself, I'm like, bro, because I really love these. Like, I really love kids. But everybody be denying this stuff. And it's the same company. They deny me 2 years in a row. And you're still looking for people to fill the job.
I'm a senior at the University of Pennsylvania with a 3.9 GPA, and I just cannot find a job. I don't know how people are finding jobs, but it's
If you can't find a job, create your job. That's what I did. That's what I did. I get tired of doing application after application. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna create my own job. That's what I told myself when I was a freshman in high school. I said, I'm gonna create my own job because I'm tired of having to apply for jobs, going through 2 to 3 interviews. Like it's crazy. It's real crazy.
just seems impossible for me. I've applied to like 400 plus jobs because like school is so damn expensive, and like between student loans and grocery shopping, I just can't make ends meet. I'm a biology major, and it's just like impossible for me to find a job. I made like $300 last month walking like my neighbor's dogs and stuff like that. But most of my income came from like class action settlements from the Claim app. I made like 2,000 from that, so that's passive income, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna do for like a full time job.
So this week on Wednesday, I got laid off from a job that I absolutely hated. Please congratulate me, as I will now happily move on with the rest of my life. And this weekend, I'm going out to party and get drunk. Okay, bye.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan and Morgan.
It's so Please congratulate me, as I will now happily move on with the rest of my life. And this weekend, I'm going out to party and get drunk. Okay, bye.
She is crazy. She's crazy. She got laid. She got laid off, but she didn't like. Cause when I was working 9 to 5s, like I knew it would be a time that I would get fired from one, and then they would like those jobs would always ask me. So if you was to get fired, you wouldn't be bothered. It's like no. Why would I be bothered from getting fired if I already created my backup? The backup on backups. That's why I only got 5 years of work out of me. And I have so much money saved up in retirement And they won't let me use that retirement until I'm at that age. And now people are confused on to how um um I'm 31. The retirement age is 62. Well, no, 65. Hold up. Yeah, like the retirement age is 65, but I'm able. To, I completed all the requirements for myself to be retired early, and they're taking forever for me to get my retirement. They won't even let me get it because I'm not the right age.
It's so frustrating how this job market is, and it's not surprising, but it's just infinitely harder than it should be, aside from the fact that we have a ridiculous number of candidates that are applying for the same jobs, aside from the rejection rates that people are seeing out there, and aside from the apparently normal long unemployment metrics that we're seeing where people are unemployed for an average of 6+ months. If you're new here, my name's Leigh. I got laid off 3 times in a 15-month period, and I'm currently navigating the 3rd time. So what makes this even more frustrating is I was just informed that I was denied unemployment today. And they're saying that it was because of my severance. They're saying that based on calculations, my severance pays me through January 3rd. But today is December 27th. And I don't know. It seems to me that it would be easier to just wait a week and approve me rather than making me go through the gauntlet of questions to try to reapply, especially when we're literally days away from the day that my severance would officially run out according to their calculations. And it's just so frustrating. It should not be this hard. But what I'm trying to read this as and understand it to be, aside from another challenge, is I need to continue keeping my foot on the gas. I need to continue staying as positive as possible, and I need to continue to do my part, and that's what I'm going to have to do. So despite the fact that it's Saturday and that we just came out of the Christmas holiday and my birthday, and I should really have been taking time off, for unemployment, you have to show 4 days of job search activity in the state of Arizona. I'm not sure about other states, but B,
I need somewhere to rant because the job market is absolute crap, and I was on a 3rd interview of a job that I thought was a perfect job for me.
So look, who's that? All right. So this drink I was drinking, Ocean Spray, White Crayon Peach, 100 calories, got vitamin C, all the good stuff. My wife doesn't like peach, so I mainly had that one for me.
It was going to be a stable income to allow me to pay my bills and pay off my debt. And I get to this 3rd interview, and I got lied to about the job that I was applying for. I applied for this entry-level marketing job, and inside of the job application, it talks about how it is going to be marketing a nonprofit organization and how they do like events for this nonprofit. You plan the events, you do the events, and you go and you pretty much do all the background of marketing. You're not the social media, you're not the advertising, but you're the face-to-face person where you're coordinating the events, you're doing all of the planning, you're figuring out their niche market, all of these different things in the background of marketing. And I get to my 3rd interview today, and he starts talking about the pay structure and talks about how what you do is you're actually at a booth in front of like a Walmart or a Vons or something else, and you are asking people for donations for this nonprofit.
Did you know that you can set up your LLC faster than you can finish your morning cup of coffee? Let me show you how.
So something that I'm realizing people who aren't currently in this job market are not understanding. That I want to spell out very plainly for you. When we say there are no jobs, we're talking about jobs in general. Like legitimately any kind of job. There are more job seekers than jobs. And that is not just white collar jobs. That is not just mid-management jobs. That is not just leadership level jobs. Those are jobs. When you hear someone say, I've applied to 500 jobs this year and not heard back from any of them, do you honestly think that's only 500 jobs only in their niche at their level? I've applied to 600 jobs. There is no way in hell that there have been 600 jobs that are like director level or above for employer brand and talent marketing. No, I have been applying all over the place to anything that even remotely aligns with my experience. And not just that, I've been applying to anything. It took me, I had to go back and count, it was like 22 applications to hourly part-time retail job before I got through on anything. When people are saying they're applying to hundreds of jobs, they're talking about jobs in general. And I think this is where a lot of job seeker frustration is coming from, because people who are not in it keep coming at us with like, well, just go apply at a restaurant. We'll just go substitute teach. We'll just go drive Uber Eats. We'll just go get a retail job. We'll just go drive a forklift. We'll just go apply to an Amazon warehouse. Like those jobs, all jobs. There's not a lot of them. And just because you can go to a job board and see a bunch of things listed, those aren't real jobs. Like so much of what is out there online right now is fucking fake. Fake in a number of different ways. I did a whole video about the different types of ghost jobs that exist, but like there are so few real jobs where people are taking applications, interviewing, and then hiring a person to fill that role. And this is where, you know, a lot of us feel like we're being gaslit by the rest of you. And why we say things like, if you're not in it, just stop having an opinion, because this is not like it used to be. This is so different. And it's so different for a number of reasons. One, yes, we have been in recessions before where there have been more people out of work than there were jobs available. That has happened before. But what hasn't happened necessarily is the proliferation of AI, because part of the reason why AI is such a problem with the job search is screening candidates who come through, and also the fact that your resume gets buried because of the number of AI chatbots that send out fake resumes. That is a big problem on the recruiter side. They get hundreds of applications from fake people that come through AI bots. Okay, so AI is fucking up the market, but like AI is our savior. That's one problem. Another problem is the fact that in the U.S., our government is refusing to acknowledge what is happening. They are refusing to release numbers, or they are fudging the numbers because they need to look successful. And so there is not the level of urgency and visibility that we used to have in recessions on the job market. And then you also have this thing of like the sheer number of fake jobs. I mean, they have done surveys, they have done studies that like something like over 40% of recruiters have said, yes, I have put out fake jobs before. For a number of reasons. They have a ton of LinkedIn, you know, or Indeed slots that they have to fill, so they just put anything out, or they need to do it to look like the company is in growth, or they're just trying to gather some kind of a talent pool without being transparent about what they're doing. This is why we feel like we're going crazy. This is why we feel like we're being gaslit. And I am just urging those of you that are not in it, stop telling everyone to do all these things that don't work anymore. Go apply to a restaurant job. Well, that restaurant job has 120 applications for that one server job, and 80 of those are people with decades of serving experience. I'm not going to get that job. And I'm not even going to, because this is already like almost 6 months long, I'm not going to get into like how to even sustain your life on the wages that exist right now. But again, job seekers, I know you're being gaslit. I know you're frustrated. I know you keep hearing baseless, unhelpful advice. I see you. I'm right there with you. We can't all just drive Uber Eats and become plumbers or nurses or waiters. I got you. We'll get through it.
Okay, we all know the job market is a bad place, right? We all know it is literal hell out there right now. So I call myself putting my pride to the side, checking my ego at the door. I'm going to apply to work at the mall. I'm going to apply to work at one of the stores at the mall near me. I call DSW first, then Ulta, then TJ Maxx. None of them are hiring. None of them are hiring. Bro, if I can get a job at TJ Maxx during the holiday season, I'm fucked. Like, point me to a poll right now, because what other option do I have? And honestly, I probably won't even get that because I have no experience and no ass.
All I wanted was a zero minimum manufacturer, and then I found Tap Stitch.
In all seriousness, can we talk about the job market in Colorado? Because me, myself, by the age of 18, I've already had like 12 jobs. Why is it so hard, now that I have the experience for some shit that I already done did, got my feet wet in, why is it harder to find? I know why it's harder to find a job, and I just want to say F Donald Trump. Let's get that understood. But seriously though, like, me personally, I thought Colorado was always one of them states where you can always find a job. Bitch, I didn't apply to USPS, McDonald's, Walmart, Taco Bell. Like, and I ain't a fast food industry type of bitch, and I'm still not getting these jobs. Like, do I have to be slow to work at these establishments? I say that just to say, if you are in Denver, Colorado, and you are looking to hire some employees, let me know, because resume's ready. In paper, digital, however you want it, I will send it.
I just quit my job. I just quit. Like, I literally just quit this morning. I was like, bye, guys. I'm not coming in. Bye. I had put in 2 weeks 2 days ago. I put in my 2 weeks. Didn't follow through. I just, like, hate being micromanaged when I know I'm doing my job correctly and you're just nitpicking at things, like when you're not doing that with anybody else who actually needs it. It's crazy to me. But this is your sign. Quit that job. If they're treating you like shit, quit that fucking job. But find a backup job first, okay? Get hired at a new job first before you quit, because in this economy, we can't just fucking quit. All right? We got bills to pay. We got shit to do.
If you're ever feeling bad about the current job market, just look at this. I've literally applied to thousands of jobs on Indeed and heard nothing back. But then my friend showed me this. All you do is upload your resume, and when you swipe right on a job, AI will automatically apply on the website for you.
Being unemployed and filling out multiple job applications a day just to keep receiving the email talking about, unfortunately, we're moving on, in the process of moving on to the next candidate, that shit is discouraging. Like, bitch, I'm sitting up here spending however amount of time on a fucking application doing these assessments and all this dumbass shit just for y'all to say, basically, that you cool on me? Like, is y'all hiring or not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I got the fucking credentials. So, like, let's see. Job market is really shitty right now. Like, it's ass. Terrible. I live in Philly. I live in fucking Philly. There should be no way that I can't find a job living in a city like Philly. Absolutely ridiculous. So if you do have a job You're blessed enough to have a job right now. Even if you don't like that, bitch, you better fucking keep it. Because, bitch...
I've been applying to jobs and whatnot, but today I just got really sad because it's been since May that I got laid off and I still can't find a job, and I just kind of sat there and just stared at my computer and I was just like, what am I kind of doing with my life right now? It's been since May and I can't find a basic job, and I got really sad because, you know, my savings can only go so much. Rent is so expensive in the Bay Area, and you know, like, I just had, like, a little panic attack in a way because I don't know what to do. It's really hard for me to find a job right now. I don't know why nowhere's hiring, but yeah.
You know, I get this question a lot, but a lot of you don't seem to like the answer. They say, Liam, why have I got denied from 30 companies? Why have I got denied? Why haven't I heard back from 80 companies? I've applied. I do 20 applications a day. What's going on? Buddy, your resume sucks. So we need to fix that. How do you make a good resume? Number one, show them that you can work hard. You can work any day of the week. You can work any day of the year. It doesn't matter. 2, you can work as a team and be coachable. 3, you can stay clean. And also, it's not everything, but your resume looks good. Your resume is easy to look at. It's one page. It's consolidated. They can flip through it. I mean, they're going through a lot of these in a day. So if you're filling out 80 applications in a day and you haven't heard back, there's something you need to change.
Guys, there are no jobs. There are no jobs anywhere. I'm willing to do tiny jobs. I've done tiny jobs. My whole life has been tiny jobs. But now, when I try to do a tiny job, they tell me I'm overqualified because of that stupid degree they told me to get.
Oh, you can't get a job unless you have a degree from a college.
Lies. My friends that didn't go to college have better jobs than I do, with better pay and benefits. My friends that did go to college aren't even doing jobs in what they got a degree in. I just, where did they go? Where did the jobs go? They can't all have gone to China. The robots didn't take all the jobs yet. I just want to work so I can buy like groceries and stuff.
So day after day I log on to this app and I see so many college students struggling to get a job. And let me tell you why I think that is. I didn't take the traditional route and finish college before I got into the workforce. I actually got my first full-time job and promotion while in the middle of college. When I got out of high school, I went to a community college and I started to work at, like, doing work study, did some call center work, but it wasn't until I got to a school where I was working in education where I got to meet people with degrees, and like not just a degree, multiple degrees, and they gave me insights on their career paths. My principal at the time, she told me something that stuck with me to this day. She said the reason why a lot of people are not getting jobs and they just got out of college is because employers are prioritizing skill sets and experience over degrees. The reason being is because a degree communicates that you can withstand something, that you can endure something, that you can go through a program and finish. Great. But that does not communicate or guarantee that you have the necessary skills, the work ethic, the organization skills, just the experience overall. And employers want that skill versus experience, because one thing that all these people who I met in that career path who have multiple degrees said that nothing in school prepares you for the job that you're going to work after you finish school. I've seen so many people who got the degree but who do not have the work ethic, who don't have the skill set, so they get that job and then they fumble it because they just weren't taught how to handle a proper job. I'm so thankful. At the same time, I wish I did finish because I had like one semester left and my funding got cut, which I just got back in school, so I'm really, really happy. I start in the fall. To have the experience and the skill sets and the degree, that's a double whammy. Why I always like encourage, like if you're in college, do internships, do work studies, so you can have some type of skill set. So when you get out of school, you're just not like, I have a degree, hire me, because that means nothing. Unfortunately, this is wrong. I just want to let you know that this is not okay, because this is the path that millennials and Gen Z were told to take, and that this would secure them a financially stable future. They'd be okay. Their kids will be okay. And that's not what's happening. And that's why there's so much frustration. Let me just emphasize that. This is not okay. Add some razzle dazzle on it to really piss me off is Y'all are sitting up giving people who have master's degrees entry-level jobs with some minimum wage. Like, what is $15 an hour? Like, I wouldn't even accept that, and I don't even have a degree. Like, what? And how I've been finessing it is, like, I don't have the degree, but I have so many college credits. Like, if I wanted to, like, cash those in to get a degree, if that was able to do so, I would definitely do it. So I've been, like, spinning it off, like, unfortunately, the work system takes a little, like, finessing. You have all these college graduates, all these alumni, and now what? Unless you know.
And now, this person on TikTok sent a laughing emoji. And then I said, what's funny? She said, you. Then I said, explain it. I'm confused. Because I might have to go live on TikTok. So, 1 second, bro. 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to be right back. Now I gotta turn the light on. It's getting dark. You feel me? It's getting dark. Now, not only do I got haters on YouTube, I got haters on TikTok. Man, I'm about to grow. 2026 about to be another level. They about to see the best entrepreneur slash content creator in 2026. It's about to be up. It's about to be up. Then once Grand Theft Auto 6 drops, it's about to be a different type of time. A time is going to be had. Because 2026 is going to be a different type of time. A different type of time. So, we shall see unread notification button. Get off. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Watch what I do in 2026. So, oh shoot. Let me go get these things so I can make sure I send them to the right place. Alright. Certificate. Hey Siri, spell certificate. Hey, I'm already getting messages where people are asking me on how to be a medical career. Because, a lot of people, they would just assume, that I don't know what I'm doing. They would just assume. But I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. So it's kind of crazy. Stop biting stuff. I hate the one to do the work, but you never really see what they actually look like. Dang, unaffordable prices. see what we got here. What we doing? Let's go look at. Let's go look. Let's look. Let's see what's going on.
Thumbnails are the key to grabbing attention on YouTube, but as for making them,
That is a different. Fast food places.
All right. All right. So. The middle class is being wiped out in 2026 by unaffordable prices. Fast food places now cost more than sit-down restaurants. Y'all better start cooking for yourselves. Y'all better start cooking for yourselves.
Have completely lost their mind. Many of them are now more expensive than sit-down restaurants.
You got a lot of people right now that literally can't even afford the basic necessities. You know, this person says, I could barely afford to keep shelter together. Trying to figure out how I'm going to fix my car to get the job I need that I just started. Currently fixing my tire. Bills are like $2,000 a month. No subscription, no shopping, nothing. And it's difficult. Americans are also just simply living paycheck to paycheck. They're so broke they can't even afford the bus fare and have to consider whether to go on a bus or just walk 3 miles in the rain. It's really that wild right now. This person isn't even buying any luxury items. They're not even replacing worn out clothes. And we're seeing a lot of Americans living paycheck to paycheck and feeling stuck. And that seems to be the vibe for 2026.
So I can't be the only one that noticed that some restaurants are starting to add a service fee onto the ticket, and they added on before even the subtotal, so you're actually getting taxed on it as well.
Can somebody tell me why these chicken wings $30.80 for 10 of them? I might as well go to a restaurant and purchase them already cooked and clean and everything. I thought he said he was going to reduce grocery prices. The lies they tell.
Are you drowning in payday loan debt? Have you taken up multiple payday loans and are unable to pay them back? Then listen to this message closely. A recently announced payday loan forgiveness program is allowing Americans with payday.
Boy, these used to be Raising Cane's prices back when I worked at Raising Cane's back in 2009, 2010 when I was in high school. Look at these prices, boy. Now, cause mind you, a 3-finger and a sandwich combo used to be the same price, because it was the same thing. Instead of just toast, you got a fucking Kaiser bun. Caniac was $8.30, you know what I'm saying? And then a box was $6.80. The 25-finger combo was $24. Damn near $1 a chicken strip, pretty much. And I think a pan of fries was like $3 or $4 or something. Tailgate pan of fries, like $3 or $4. Man, you know what I'm saying? Kids meal, $4. Now take mental note of these prices, okay? In 2025, a box combo in my area is $12. Double. A 3-finger is only $1 less. Basically $1 less, you feel me? And the sandwich is a couple cent more. Like, a Caniac is almost $20 fucking. More than double. This is the most egregious of them all. A kid's meal, $7. You used to get a box for the price of a kid's combo. You used to get a box, toast, coleslaw, or whatever you switch it out with, and 2 extra fingers and a bigger drink for the same price that you getting a fucking kids meal now for. A 25-finger tailgate is almost $50 fucking now.
So I was gonna tell the store manager about this, but I don't know. I feel like if I say something, I don't know, it'll go back to corporate and then they'll just end up doing something stupid. So this is organic jasmine rice, whatever. It's rice. This is $4.50 for 2 pounds, right? And then down here they have 5 pounds for $13.50. If you do the math on this, 6 pounds of rice at $4.50 equals $13.50. And then they're selling 5 pounds for $13.50. So it's like,
you know what the worst thing is after a wonderful night is when you get charged a kitchen fee, 4% kitchen fee. What the fuck is that? Here we go again. So this happened again here in California in Santa Monica. Had a great night. We were celebrating. The food was great. We had no idea that so many things. So we ordered 2 shots of tequila, and we were like, oh, house tequila is fine. We got charged $36 for 2 shots. What the F? And then not only that, that's like $18 a shot. Not to mention the kitchen fee, 4%. The food was good and all, but like, come on. Like, why do you do that? No one even informed us about this. And then as soon as the check arrives, they come with like the actual machine, and they make you like select the tip option right away. And the lowest tip option is 20%, 22%, 25%. That's okay. But like, if 20% is like the minimum you guys require on top of the 4% and the tax that you added on top of that, And the $18 shot, I wasn't happy about that. But we had such a great night, but that just left a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I mean? Who else is having the same problem? I'm sure a lot of people are. But another thing that I want to mention is that here in California, everyone gets paid minimum wage, at least, which is like $15, $16 at this point. In West Hollywood, minimum wage is $19.50 now, guys. So I have a friend who quit her management job to be a server here in California because you can make a lot of money. And now we're like, tip is like 25% minimum and then 10% tax. Like, that's a fucking lot of money. You know what I mean? A little frustrated about this.
Whoa. What are those?
The laptops for the new hires. We need to ship them out tonight.
Tonight? Are you guys gonna make it?
What choice do I have? 15 people starting.
40% of Americans are eating out less. Inflation from tariffs is taking away one of the most basic joys of everyday life.
Fast food has completely lost its value, and it's becoming more expensive to go get fast food than it is to sit down at a nice restaurant. The other day on the way home from the airport, we usually don't do fast food, but we were so starving, so we stopped and got Shake Shack. We got 4 burgers, 4 fries, chicken things for the kids, and I think like a chicken sandwich. It was $110 with tax. $110 with tax. I was so tired. I was just like, you know what? This is par for the course. Later that night, I had promised my aunt and my mom that I would take them to dinner. I eat out a lot. This is one of my favorites.
Alexa, stop. Alright guys, so I just been live, I think almost 10, 11 hours. So I'm about to be out. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.